Morning. It's Friday, August 23rd. And this morning I am happy to announce that the U.S. is doing the correct thing. The U.S. is boosting forces in the Middle East because the region is bracing for a potential Iranian attack. That's according to the U.S. Central Command. On Wednesday, the USS Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group arrived in the region after it was ordered to accelerate its transit amid many widespread concerns that Iran may retaliate against Israel for the assassination of the Hamas leader in Tehran. Now, we know that the Israel Defense Minister Yoav Gallant informed his American counterpart Lloyd Austin that Iran appears to be preparing for a large-scale attack on Israel. Now, Gallant and Austin have been discussing this matter since August 12th, creating some form of operational and strategic coordination. And the Israeli military is getting ready for this possible confrontation with Iran. In addition to Israel getting ready, Austin ordered the deployment of a submarine equipped with guided missiles to the Middle East. As the U.S. continues to step up its military forces in the region, including nuclear submarines, the U.S. military had already announced plans to deploy additional fighter aircraft and warships to the region to aid Israeli defenses. Now, there's several news agencies that reported that the deputy commander of Iran's Revolutionary Guard stated on August 10th that Iran is preparing to execute an order from their leader, Ayatollah Khamenei, to severely punish Israel for the assassination of Ismail Haniyeh, the dead political bureau chief of the Palestinian Islamic Resistance Movement, better known as Hamas, on July 31st this year. Now, there have been some reports in some regional newspapers and the Kuwaiti government press also that have stated that Iran is postponing a strike on Israel under pressure from the U.S. Who knows if that's true? Because of the tensions built up in that region right now, the leadership of France and Germany and the United Kingdom issued a statement calling for an immediate end to the hostilities in Gaza and pledging efforts to help de-escalate the tension in the region. Now, I don't know if anybody can ever de-escalate the tensions in the regions around Israel border and Gaza. It's like a national effort that constantly must be watched because the world is basically against Israel's existence. So there's always going to be tension wherever they exist. That's my opinion. Who knows? I do know that a high Islamic official has stated that Iran may refrain from attacking Israel if peace is achieved in Gaza. Now, peace in Gaza is a whole other ball game here, and it's a mess, and it will be very difficult to achieve peace in Gaza quickly. So according to the official that was speaking, he said if Iran starts an operation, it will be like when they fired 300 missiles and drones against Israeli territories back in April. That was in response to the bombing of its embassy in Damascus, Syria. However, this time the number of projectiles may increase to 600 or maybe more than that. That's according to this Iranian lawmaker. In addition to that, he said this attack will last for 3 or 4 days. And the Islamic Republic will definitely accept the consequences of such an attack. And they're prepared to retaliate once again and continue this ridiculous situation out there. Because there is no peace as long as Iran exists under its current leadership. And Israel's defense minister, Yoav Gallant, warned on August 11th that any unprecedented attack against Israel would be met with an equally forceful response. And that will only continue to cause rising tensions with Iran and Hezbollah and Hamas and all of Iran's evil associated groups. So I look at this situation and I am convinced that as long as Israel exists in that part of the world, their neighbors will not be happy. And Gallant continued to say that anybody who intends to harm Israel in any way, then they can expect that Israel shall retaliate in the same fashion. So in my mind, I look at this situation and I say there can never be peace in that region unless the leaders and the communities like Iran get reformulated in some way, shape, or form so that Israel becomes an accepted neighbor. But rest assured, Israel is capable and ready to respond to anything that is thrown at them. And that should scare those people because Israel is probably militarily way ahead of them. So I leave you with an ugly situation that may go on for a long, long time. Israel intends to survive, and if their neighbors would only accept that and try to live in peace, maybe it could happen. So have a great day. Bye.